Tony Rebel birthday tomorrow, you know. Tony Rebel birthday tomorrow, and then I'm keeping Rebel Salute weekend. So I wonder if we can talk to him. We have him? Yes, good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Tony Rebel?
Yes, I'm here.
Honorable, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, my lord.
And last year, your birthday was celebrated for the whole year.
Yes.
There was a year-long celebration of your birthday.
Yes, sir.
And through that now you, not even you, people realize now, say, might as well extend the Rebel Salute further than 1 day now. So
definitely.
It's now a 2-day festival.
Well, definitely we have been doing surveys for the past 3 years, ourselves including JTB, and we have received overwhelming response that the people want more than 1 day.
Yes.
And so when we had to change from St. Elizabeth because of safety issues, the divine direction took us in center and right at Richmond Estate, and then we find ourselves with 120 acres to deal with. And so we had adequate parking place for camping and all of that kind of stuff, which we thought it was the perfect time to do the 2-day, and everybody's responding to that favorably.
Yes. Well, I never visit Rebel Salute until 5 years after it started. My first visit was 1998. And,
yes.
And from the first couple of hours that I was there, I said this is going to be the biggest reggae show in Jamaica. And,
yes.
and within a few years it wasn't any doubt about whether it was.
Yes.
But I think that I think you have thought out this a little more carefully, more than how the Sunsplash Synergy did their thing.
But I didn't know how they did theirs. But what we have done, I didn't do the Sankofa thing right there, but from what I know, how we do it down in St. Elizabeth, we bring that same methodology.
Yes.
and expand on that. We keep it basic at all times and make sure that we try to put everything in place. Although sometimes there is no prescribed blueprint how you do things. It's through trial and error, but we have been doing this for 19 years.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean, we put all of what we can put in place and promote it. If you notice, we had a billboard at the venue since July of last year.
Yes, yes.
So we wanted to sensitize all persons that were passing that area and people who live in that area.
Yes.
So, you know, we kind of try and do that. So now it seems as if everyone is sensitized about the location and that it is a 2-day. And we also try to sensitize them about the people, like say, boy, Terry Salmon is on Friday night, so if you work, we have buses that can take you there late. We're working with Oxford Express and so forth, and Azad will be there on Friday night and so forth and so on. And then we try to sensitize people about the event that we're having on Saturday, where we're having a health and wellness expo and so forth. So it's just for us now to get the infrastructure at the venue, of which we've been working on alongside Robert Bryan for the longest while. So we are looking forward for a brilliant show on Friday and Saturday.
Now, why I mention Synergy and Sunsplash, who was a pioneer of reggae festivals, is that Reggae Sunsplash was purpose designed and was sited in the place that have the most infrastructure to entertain a reggae festival. All of the hotels, all of the entertainment spots, restaurants, beaches and all of those things. And it had 2 neighbors in Negril and Ocharius that could help to even facilitate the attractions and where you could go on a day trip and all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now you started the thing in Mandeville.
Yes.
And after a few years, Mandeville, it kind of burst at the seams. And you move it down to South Manchester, same in the same parish.
Yes.
Huge,
on the border.
The border of St. Elizabeth and Manchester.
And Manchester, yes.
As a huge venue, and it was great there. But the infrastructure in terms of accommodation, you had great places like Little Ochi in terms of food. But in terms of accommodation, Treasure Beach and Mandeville were fairly nearby but couldn't.
And that's limited. It's very much
limited. So now it is not the exact same thing when Rebel Salute pulls out of South Manchester, South St. Elizabeth. It is not. It's not a dissing of the area, but it really bursts. Just like how it bursts the seams of Mandeville, it bursts the seams of that area in terms of infrastructure. And you have gone on the north coast now at a place near Roche, near Falmouth, near Mobile, and nearer to Kingston. So it's not really a dissing of the south there.
No, it's really a concern for all our patrons. You know what I mean? So those people, those loads of people who used to come from Centre and across will have it near, and all the other areas that you mentioned. And it is even not so far from St. Elizabeth.
No, it's not so far. You run through
Manchester.
You run through Manchester, you run across Elderslie and Mobile.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So if you go to Christian and Walderston them place, so you can reach there easily still.
Yes.
So no man, it's no dissing, man. It's all about, you know, working for the saluters still. We want everybody to be comfortable, and no, you know what I mean, if you come and you don't want to go back, you sure can find place to stay. But I know the hotel them ram up down there still.
But that is the thing. If you're going, eventually it would have to have moved from one day to more than one day, and that's where the problem at the South Coast would really get compounded when it become a 2-day or 3-day thing. Overnight accommodation was going to be more vital. Exactly, because we wanted to do that, and we were thinking about camping there, because when we go all over the world, we see that it's all about camping. Yeah.
But it couldn't work because the safety issue and everything, you know what I mean, we'd have to take into account of that, because if you don't have the people right beside where you are, that at least you can view them and set up security and lighting and proper water system and so sanitation. It's kind of hard. But now everything is under one umbrella, and we can just work from one spot.
Yeah, so now it is now only 50 miles from Montego Bay, 65 miles from Kingston, instead of 100 miles and 90 miles.
Exactly. And the good thing about it is that you have a luxurious bus service that runs in all of this area, who is partnering with us and who is making special efforts to accommodate those who plan to come a little later, and to take them to the venue, and also to take them back from the venue. Whenever the show ends 45 minutes after.
Well, now, yesterday on IRFM running African Andrew Williams program, I heard the Next Generation Rebels, the ladies, and
Generation Next.
Yeah, Generation Next Rebels, and they were absolutely impressive in their expression, communication, and grasp of the business and the entertainment and the service.
Well, definitely. One of the things that happened is that man like me really never got to the university of the West Indies.
Yeah.
But they're the university of the world.
Yes.
But then we make sure that we send them through all of that educational process, and for them look at it a different way, and we also teach them about how we see the thing and how we deal with it. So, as some educated youth and some youth with passion who really want to see the thing take a next level, so we just give them the free way.
So therefore now, what I heard emerging is not a reggae festival, but a lifestyle festival. Lifestyle festival.
It's definitely a lifestyle, because that is the whole intention from beginning, because 2.5 million people die of alcohol drinking complication each year, and for 19 years we have been able to keep a show that don't sell that. That's not an easy task when you have companies with alcohol offering you all sorts of money, and you need money to put on a show like that, but we still think that we should not contribute to the destruction of our people. We don't sell meat only for the exception of fish, because we notice that a large amount of our money that we have to spend here is because of just lifestyle diseases and all of that. We could save the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Finance and the country in general lots of money if we start to deal with ourselves in a better way, know what to eat, know what to drink, and just how to prevent certain diseases. And that is one aspect of what we want to do at Rebel Salute, because we understand the forum that we got. We have that influence, that instrument of influence, and so we want to use it as best as we can. So this is a time now when Saturday we're going to have the Health and Wellness Expo with blood pressure checks, heart checks, cholesterol checks, and all the checks that we can. We're going to have speakers who speak on health issues. We're going to have Kiddies Village, and we're going to have cook-off with movie stars from foreign, Malik Cuba and others, and people teaching you how to prepare live food from scratch right up. You know what I mean? So apart from the healthy aspect of the music that we want to preserve, we also want people to preserve themselves, you know?
Now, from 2002, 11 years ago, 10 and a half years ago,
yes.
The 12th tribe of Israel, in association with His Majesty Haile Selassie's grandson, Zara Yacob,
yes.
they put on a huge show that was almost reminiscent of Rebel Salute. A huge one-night show, a huge billing. And I know that they had your support and advice, but I urged them from that time, do not stop, keep the show. You have somebody like Tony Rebel as a consultant going to show you how to do this thing. You must keep the show every year and eventually...
And grow the thing, yeah?
Yes,
grow the thing.
They did not keep with it, and they lost that opportunity.
Yes.
And I told them that one of the most valuable things, and I'm not talking this as no rocket scientist, because I never discovered these things, but one of the most valuable things would be the recording of the show, the videotaping of the show, and eventually the show would have to tour around the world, because people going to want it in Trinidad. And you're going to have this Zara Yacob 12 Tribe show going to Trinidad. Rebel Salute is going to have to start travel, just like our Sunsplash went to Japan. I had Japan Splash, California Splash, California Rebel, Japan, and so on.
And I want to tell you that people have been requesting us to do that. People have been requesting us to do that. It's just that sometimes you can't reproduce the ambience and the whole energy and the whole vibe of Rebel Salute. So we have been very reluctant in doing so.
No, but you must do it at your own pace.
Yes. So maybe now is the time when we could do that now. Maybe we could do that now.
Because the extra tourists, you're going to have an even larger contingent of tourists, a component of tourists coming to the festival.
Exactly, and we have been doing our work within the hotel. We have been going to and through the hotel, you know, trying to sensitize the hoteliers and the people who are there from foreign, to let them know, like, we have an indigenous thing here going on. When we come to Europe, all of you come to the show, even though here in Jamaica, they're telling you that it should be all-inclusive. But look here, we are just around the road, and we have had safety for 19 years, so we don't expect not to have that on the 20th anniversary.
You know, the Chinese have built a highway that maybe by next year, people are going to be reaching from Kingston, St. Thomas, St. Catherine so much faster. And the Chinese themselves get, I think, 1,200 acres of land, and they intend to build hotels and guest houses and business along the way.
That's not a bad deal.
No. because you know, it is import. You know, shows like this going to be bringing in more money than what sent out. And the Russian, you know, the Russian opened an airline to Jamaica now, and it's Russian tourists. I think it's 300 come a day.
Yeah, man, and I saw the minister talking about it on television.
Yes, and I'm almost sure that not only the minister, but the junior minister, the minister of dreadlocks, what's his name again? Damian will be there.
Crawford, yeah.
Yes. And not only that, now, I heard you singing in Spanish. I know you do music in Spanish.
And it's in a French too.
Yes, that is the thing now. You're a kind of forward-thinking man. This is not really a mutual admiration society, but I have to give credit where it's due.
Give me credit, man, let me call.
Yes, sir.
Lime and digital, I will it out.
Not only that, the 12 Tribe of Israel was doing a great thing at the Cayman show 2002 that you helped them with.
Yeah,
but when you do a good thing, you must continue.
Yeah, man, definitely. Because look here, if we alone, you know, as black people, we notice, want to start from the top down.
Yes.
It's like a ground up Because when you come movement is a must, so if you try to start at the top, you know, one of the things what will happen is that you're going to fall down, but if you start at the ground, it's inevitable that you'll go up.
Yes.
You have to just watch how nature stay. You plant the seed, it germinates and then it grows.
Yes.
And the child does the same.
Yes.
So if you do something in terms of a show or any business, you have to know you go through the teething process. If the first one don't work, you have to continue. The stick-to-itiveness
Yes.
is really what we lack. And, you know, because there's enough time I feel like I want to stop the Rebel Salute. Enough time it pain my pocket, it pain my energy, and all sorts of something, you know. But then because I realize that the people of the thing, and it is doing such a good vibe for the minds of our people, I think that is my contribution, so I continue to do so. So we encourage people, anything you do, man, don't just stop, so continue with it, man. Make it rough, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know, following the example of His Imperial Majesty, he set a foundation, and he established a Haile Selassie the first foundation. I'm not running my mouth on 12 tribe. The 12 tribe of Israel also should have established a foundation, and they still can do it. And I'm not running my mouth on them because that's my house. And you now have established now the Rebel, what is it, the Rebel Foundation?
Yeah, the Rebel Salute Foundation. I want to tell you, I have been always working, doing that kind of stuff, you know. We have been given lots of things. Over the period of time, it's just because I, man, as a Rasta man, read Bible for years and know, so when you're giving a secrecy, you get reward openly. The always thing says kind of hypocrisy if it's true we give somebody sitting with the on television and all of them sitting there.
No.
So we never always do that, but we have given a whole lot from Rebel Salute, man. Save all youth life, let them do operation by all sorts of things. Those are the things that we do, we don't talk about, but the younger generation say, alright, daddy, hear this now. Enough time people want to question what you do because you don't want to talk about it, but we know I say we have a deal with it a different way, so we just leave them alone.
Yes, it's not you do it, it's them doing it, and matter of fact, they realize that things have to be done, and it will be beneficial for things to be done on a legal framework, which will get you even more mileage out of your tax dollar. Yeah. And you'll go on from strength to strength.
Definitely. So we applaud them for that. And yeah, man, we established that. And we also adopted Marcus Garvey High School.
Right.
Dialogue with them.
Right nearby, because Marcus Garvey High School is in St. Anne's Bay. You are at Priory, Richmond Estate. Yeah,
man, definitely. And you don't know our philosophy is children out of Marcus' philosophy.
Yes, sir.
So we would, the first place we would want to link is really there, you know what I mean? So we have already committed ourselves to that, and we're working on that.
Yeah, man. Now I want you to tell me about the billing and the artists.
All right, well, for Friday night, which is on the 18th, the first night we have Beresford Hammond.
Yes.
The chairman of the board.
Yes, sir.
We have Aswad out of England.
Yeah.
Don't turn around.
Yeah, man.
I wanna give a heartbreaking.
I'll tell you.
And we have Shined, who we haven't seen for a long time.
Yes, long time.
We have Marsha Griffiths and the Tarnas, two Empress. We have Taurus Riley. We have Errol Dunkley and Leroy Gibbon, General Trees and Professor Nuts. We also have Lone Ranger.
Oh, yes, sir.
And we have the little youth that when they Nomads.
Yeah.
We have Little John, we have Empress Satan.
Little John? Oh, yes, sir. May I tell you about Little John?
Yeah, man, a tough artist. We have Louis Culture, who will not sit for this long while. So, and then we have the new generation with Kabata, Pyramid, and Proto J, and Chronics.
Chronics, yes.
And we also have Tony Rebel that night, too.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah. And then the day event now is what I just described about the Health and Wellness Expo, where we're going to have speakers on health, and we're going to do all the checks from the cholesterol to the blood to the HIVs and all of that stuff. And we're going to have cook-off, and we're going to have Kids Village and so forth and so on, and people who are going to lecture on that. We're going to have drummings too, because we just have a little youth who is one of the best drummer in one of those country, I think Sierra Leone, who's here, and we're going to have him playing drums, and Ross Jomo out of Buffalo coming to play drums for the kids and storytelling and all that kind of stuff for Saturday. So Saturday is really a family event, and we want the people to come forward, and you can stay till the night, and then if you stay till the night, you'll see the likes of a Busy Signal who is from St. Ann. So we're giving him what is called backyard. You know, backyard Busy Signal. We have high octane, we have Cesar Kalanji who tell me he's going to do the performance of his life. We see Iwayne in that. We see Abyssinian in that with Bernard Collins.
Wow.
We see Richard Spice, and we see Tune for Tune with Pluto Shervington and Ernest Smith.
Wow.
We also see Pablo Moses on that night.
Pablo Moses, I am on a grasshopper. No. I am on a grasshopper.
Same.
And we should be down in Angola.
You understand what I say? A song, the whole of them thing there.
Yes, sir.
We have the little youth them who just in the back of the band, the Blueprint. We have Tony Tuff, we have Singing Melody, we have Cali P, we have Jolly Boys out of Portland, we have Chesedek and Rash Shiloh and more. But I want to tell you something about Portland as we talk about Jolly Boys. I see Ibermar too. Yeah. Portland Salute, Rebel Salute, is giving journalists the opportunity to win 1 week of accommodation at different hotels in
what do journalists have to do?
All you have to do?
Yes.
Oh, that was in Portland.
No, how do you win it? How do you win this? How does the journalist?
All you have to do is put your number or your card when you come to Rebel Salute. Just drop it in a box that will be there. Yeah. And there will be a raffle right there, and the winner will get 1 week. I don't remember the different hotels that you get to stay, but you stay at 7 of them.
Yes. And, you know, so I'm in that, so I want to know where now I can come get my accreditation.
Well, it's about to, all right, those who need accreditation and anything, and if you want to know more about the Portland Salute, Rebel Salute, if you go to www.rebelsaluteprod.com, so it's rebelsaluteprod.com.
Are you still
and your accreditation, very small, can just check with
Kerry's Right.
Kerry's Right at 9340827 or 7652518.
Give me that number again.
9340827.
Yeah.
7652518, and I'm sure you have my number, so if you have any problem, you just link me.
Are you still on Kenhill Drive?
I'm still on Kenhill Drive.
Yes, sir. No,
what I'm going to do, Jerry, is like for you, I'm going to call Kerry's right now and tell him to expect or set your thing up.
But you know that I can't walk alone. I'm not Tarzan.
I'm need to tell you, may I have bread in it, so I don't know. So we know that.
Anyway, I just pull.
No, man, then I remember I walk with Wifey and do some more.
Yes, sir.
Wifey is my walking partner and do in the morning.
Yeah, that's the only way we share.
Yes, I know you're not no Tarzan boss.
Yes, sir. Well, all right. Now, I thought I would see at Sonia Ellis send off, but I know you're busy.
Well, I tell you, man, as soon as I used to go to school together, I feel so bad when I hear